Hallo und herzlich willkommen auf meinem Kanal X-Ray Gaming. Hier geht es weiter mit dem Megaprojekt Baldurs Gate 3 und ich zeige euch den Krieger. Viel Spaß dabei!
If not over, then through.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone.
Ihr wart bisher gut zu mir. Vielleicht lässt sich vermeiden, dass ich mit ihnen konfrontiert werde. Zumindest wenn ich alleine bin. Ich werde in Zukunft versuchen, Wölfen aus dem Weg zu gehen.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it. We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crash will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
I suppose we'd go our separate ways.
Not a slight on your company, of course.
Perhaps.
Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldurs Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Thank you.
And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much. Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Sathisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more, infinities upon infinities. I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. You've no room. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
What's up for discussion?
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole. It is done. Indolence breeds madness.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Also, solange ihr rascht, beende den Tag und stelle Trefferpunkte sowie Zauberplätze wieder her. Da müsst ihr diese Ressourcen benutzen, bis ihr die 40 erreicht habt.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
Es gibt also doch Vampire. Sollen wir empfehlen oder nicht?
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Bulls. Deer. Kobolds. Whatever I can get. But it's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed. You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me. Because we don't have a choice. Not if we're going to save ourselves from these worms. I need you alive. You need me strong. Please, only be a taste, I swear. I'll be well, you'll be fine. And everything can go back to normal.
Bitte, nur einen Schluck, ich schwöre. Dann geht es mir gut. Ihr seid wohlauf. Alles wird wieder normal. Alles klar.
No, of course. Silly of me to even ask. I'll go and find something on 4 legs to eat, I suppose. See you in the morning.
You watch him stalk away, slumped, sulking, and ready to kill.
I should speak up.
Da ist er,
You spot a name on the
Kratzer.
dog's collar. Scratch.
Kratzer hat uns gefunden im Lager.
with haste.
Morning. I hope last night's little unpleasantness hasn't left a bad taste in your... Well, I hope there are no bad feelings. Indeed it could. These are very helpful in a fight. Of course, I can't summon wolves or turn to mist like a true vampire. Being a spawn has its drawbacks. Oh no, I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. You're such a sweetheart. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor. Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
For his sake, he'd best not develop an appetite for Githyanki.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty to work together as a team.
Fine. He stays till he's no longer of use. Besides, my flesh is not so easily tasted. Unless, of course, I have offered it.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Giant webs. They'll alert their spinners with a mere touch.
Open up.
Das ist jetzt neu. Vampirbiss. 4 bis 16 heilen. Geht aber nur wahrscheinlich einmal bis zur langen Rast wieder.
Time to press ahead.
You've been in better shape.
Time to strike.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Victory awaits. You will not take me.
Well, so much for peace.
On your feet. Death, you will not take me.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Ja, das war wohl nicht. Das sollte man vielleicht erst mit Stufe 5 hingehen, nicht mit Stufe 3.
You spot a name on the dog's collar.
What path lies before me? Seems like a good moment to talk.
Morning. Well, of course I can't summon wolves or turn... As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
I'd just better not wake in the night to find fangs at my throat.
Webs everywhere, which means spiders anywhere.
I can't forge a weapon without starting a fire. I can't forge a weapon without starting a fire. What's in here? I'll give it a shot.
Looks like we're spotted, lads.
Victory awaits.
running out of your guts? Could have had your ears to my collection once you're dead.
I am death. No time to waste.
With finesse.
Scra! My injuries need tending.
One day I'll catch a break.
Time to strike. I will not know failure. Make way.
I'm ready. Don't linger.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. You've made a grave mistake. Can't slow down.
On the move. I am fury. I am death. On the move.
Light on my feet.
Do you think your kin search for you, Lae'zel?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
Anything of use? Still breathing, despite everything.
No time for dally.
All right, what now? How much further can I go?
You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend? Might have to take that nose.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Nah.
Moving.
Still breathing, despite everything. No traps, please. On my way.
Apart from an overgrowth of moss, the well looks unremarkable. dry stones line the wall. At the bottom, something gleams in the dappled light.
Also wenn ihr hier runter geht, dann kommt ihr auch bei der Spinne raus.
Less you like trash, then keep looking. Softer than a whisper. Carefully now. Shut mouth. Head. Best be on my way. You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend? Might have to take that nose.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Over here.
No choice but to keep going. Don't waste a step.
I will ascend. No time to waste. Got to move.
Never a dull moment. May the gods take you first.
I will ascend.
Moving.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
I will ascend. Action, not reaction.
Take your... This way. Time to pack it in for the day, I think.
Breathe deep and move. Let's have a look. What's hiding here?
Zell, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say, murder or theft?
Killing is good. It calls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
No one back home will ever believe this. Never a dull moment.
We shouldn't be hanging around.
Give it a rest. We have time.
Maybe you do.
I should speak up. Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove.
Sucker punching strangers. That's your bit, right? Wasn't any of your business, though, was it? Didn't think this contract could go any worse. Then you showed up. The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldurs Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldurs Gate when you die. I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunting. Come on. We're wasting time.
Your sour face is tiring. Just once.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Come, Silver. Stay close.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
This medical.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired round the eyes, maybe. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Not again.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halsin, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
Please, don't mind me. I'll just watch.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Why poison? There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
I don't want blood on my hands.
We have the right to defend our home.
So that's what you want? To kill a bunch of innocents?
I don't want to kill anyone.
Testing my patience. Ab terra ortum, ad nos defera.
Ich würde sagen, wir beenden das hier. Danke fürs Zusehen. Hoffentlich hat es euch Spaß gemacht. Wenn das Video euch gefallen hat, lasst gerne einen Kommentar da. Über einen Daumen nach oben und ein Abo würde ich mich sehr freuen. Vielen Dank für eure Unterstützung. Alles Gute, bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.